it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft. Welcome back to another process video. This one is for the September challenge at White with One. As you can see, I had already put together a little kit for myself and put it in one of those big 12 by 12 like Ziploc plastic baggies. That's how I like to kind of combine things. If I already know that I have a bunch of stuff that needs to go together, I just like to combine it in those Ziploc bags, just so that's like I'm making my own homemade kit and like everything is just there and put together. So if I'm not able to start creating with it right away, it's just there. And that was kind of what happened with this layout. I knew what the color was in advance because I'm on the design team. So the color this month is Mandarin, beautiful bright orange, kind of perfect, I think, for fall and like kind of getting us kind of transitioning from summer into fall. I think is a great color for that. And so I just went and pulled all of, like the orangey pieces, all the orangey things that I had in my stash and put them together in this kit. And I did this like a couple weeks ago, a couple weeks before I made the layout. So by the time I was ready to film the layout, I just put it all together and that's where we are right now. So like I said, color is Mandarin and the challenge, as always, is to use that color with white. White should be the primary color. You can add blue, black, and brown as like generic colors if you need to do like journaling or titling, something like that. So here, and unfortunately, I'm a little like off center in the layout, so I apologize for that. But here, what I'm doing is I took some pattern paper from a Recollections paper pad, one of those hot buys at Michael's, and I just did some paper tearing with the stripes, and then I cut the orangey paper. I think it was all orange. I can't totally remember now, but I just cut it into a square. So the square is going to be the center of my page, and then the outer portion is going to be all white. So I'm going to adhere that. I think I cut that down to maybe like a 8 by 8 square. I know that I measured it, but I can't remember for the life of me right now what size it is. And then the paper strip is obviously 12 inches across, and then I just did tearing and adhered that down, and I like the way that that looked. Then my photo, which is a photo of my daughter from last fall, in riding around in her car seat, just looking happy. The photo is backed on some orange and white polka dot. I think it's Echo Park paper. They have like basic collections where it's just like the solid colors in stripes and polka dots and that kind of thing. It comes in different colors, and I think that's where I got that orange polka dot paper from. I also have some embellishments that I pulled, which are Pink Fresh. That's where I'm going to take the title from, that die cut that says "Beautiful, Beautiful Ordinary Life," because this is just a photo from like just a regular day in the life kind of thing. And so I thought that would be fitting for this photo and this layout, and that is from Pink Fresh. And then the little yarn tassel bow is also Pink Fresh. I can't remember what collection because I've had these pieces for a couple months now, and I just don't know. But I'm sure you can look it up, or other manufacturers make similar things. So I'm just kind of putting in my embellishments. This is actually a very quick layout. The little like plant looking thing, that was also Pink Fresh. The buttons I've just had in my stash, so I just pulled all the orange buttons I could find. I can't remember the stars who made them. I think they were from a photo play Halloween collection, to be quite honest with you. So this was a fun one to just like bash my stash, really. And I think you'll be surprised when you play with these White with One challenges. I think you'll be surprised as to just how much product you do have in your stash that fits the color scheme. And it's just kind of fun because then you end up like mixing collections and maybe even like mixing different shades of the same color. It's just really fun and it's challenging, get you to think outside the box. So this does look very white with a little bit of orange, and I don't know why my camera is moving the way it is. I think this was like one of the first process videos that I filmed with my new camera setup, and I'm not sure if it was super sturdy at that point. I did have some orange letters, as you can see down at the bottom. They're kind of like orangey and glittery. I think someone gave them to me, so they've been in my stash for a really long time, but I ended up using them because I figured the Beautiful Ordinary Life was just a perfect title, a perfect sentiment for this. So what I am going to do, just to kind of finish things off here at the end, I am going to use some very old Tattered Angels misting spray. And I can't think of, I think it's called Harvest Orange. I don't even know if they still make it anymore, to be quite honest with you, because I've had that in my stash, I think, for like over 10 years. But it's also kind of a testament to how good of a product it is. And I hope that they manufacture their products in the same way so that they are still so long lasting. But it hasn't gotten clogged in the tube. It still looks just as great a color as it was when I first got it. So if you are interested in trying out misting sprays or checking out a different brand, I do believe Tattered Angels does still make products. I don't know where you can purchase them, maybe from the Tattered Angels website, maybe from scrapbook.com. I'm not totally sure. But if you use Tattered Angels, let me know where you purchase those products. And if you have another favorite misting spray brand, let me know, because I use shimmers a lot as well, and I've been using some Nuvo too. So I do like all those other brands, but Tattered Angels has definitely been one that has been a quality brand. Those sequins are actually very old Cheeky Studio when I was on the design team for that company several years ago. And it was a mix of like a light blue, I think clear, and orange. So I'm just picking out all the orange ones just to kind of add a little bit of shimmer. And then that misting spray is really going to just top everything off. I mean, it's not a Cook Scrap Craft layout if there's no misting spray. Am I right? So I don't think I'm going to show you putting all of the sequins on or gluing them all on. I just like to, usually when I use sequins, I just kind of place them in place first and make sure I know where I want all the sequins to be. And then as you can see, there's the misting spray splatters and the sequins all glued down here in the finished product. If you want to play along with the challenge, follow the link below and make sure you follow me on social media with all the links below. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.